Hare Krishna. Don't just be active, be aware. Some people are addicted to activity. Just they constantly want to be running here, touching this, fiddling with that, doing something or the other. And for such people, if they are told to meditate, they feel it a scandalous waste of time. How can I sit for so long doing nothing? I can do so much in that time. What such people don't realize is that our contribution is determined not just by our activity, it is determined also by our awareness while we are doing that activity. People who are addicted to activity often tend to become hyperactive, and quite often they rush into activities without adequately planning, without anticipating the possible complications or consequences, and thus their activities often cause more tribulation than contribution. They run into trouble which they could have avoided if they had thought and planned. So awareness can actually minimize the complexity or the complication coming from activity and maximize the contribution. Along with that, when we are aware of what we are doing, we can actually focus. When we are addicted to activity, often we are rushing through activity, then we have completed one action and we are going to the next action. But while we are doing that next action, we are thinking, the action which I did earlier, did I do it well or did I not do it well? Or we are worried, oh, I have to do that next thing now. How will I be able to do it? And in that way, we are not able to give our full attention to the activity that we are doing right now. And therefore, that activity is often done incompetently, and then we may have to come back again to do it properly again, and thus we waste time. So, our contribution is determined not just by our activity but also by our awareness. And if we can invest some time in increasing our awareness, in focusing our awareness, then we can actually do our activities better. The Bhagavad-gita in chapter 14, text 11, talks about the characteristic of sattva guna, the mode of goodness. Sarvadvareshu dehesmin prakasham upajayate jnanam yada tada vidyad vivruddham sattvam ityuta. The Gita states Sarvadvareshu dehesmin, that in the body there are many doors. Prakasham upajayate, when the doors of the body are illumined by knowledge. Jnanam yada tada vidyad, with knowledge, when they are illumined. Vivruddham sattvam ityuta, at that time you should know this is the characteristic of the mode of goodness. So, when we say the doors of the senses are illumined by knowledge, that means that, say, if there is a door near of our house, and if that whole area of the door is dark, we won't know who is coming in, whether that person is a friend or whether that person is an enemy. If, on the other hand, if it was illumined, then we could be on guard. Oh, if it's a friend, welcome. If it's some suspicious looking character, close the door. So like that, when we are aware, we become conscious of the nature of our thoughts. We become more conscious of our actions. And in that way, whenever our thoughts or actions start veering off in an undesirable direction, we can bring them back on course. And thus we can become more aware. By becoming more aware, we can become more effective in our actions. And meditation, although it can seem to be the antithesis of action, because when we are meditating, we seem to be doing nothing. But meditation is not the antithesis of action, it is the foundation for action, effective action. When we are meditating, essentially we are trying to tune our awareness on one object. The most powerful meditation is when we tune our awareness to the most powerful object, that is God. So when we focus on God by chanting His mantras, that meditation powerfully tunes our awareness, and with that tuned awareness, with the practice of focusing our awareness on what we are doing, then when we move forward in life, whatever we do, we are more focused, we are more effective, and we are more productive by that. So in this way, investing time in tuning our awareness, it won't take the time away from our activity, rather it will ensure that whatever time we spend in our activity transforms into productivity. Thank you. Hare Krishna.